Hi, Grace Church. This is Pastor Tim with this week's video update. One of our core values at Grace Church relates to prayer. That core value reads, we believe that prayer is essential to the life and ministry of the church. All things are possible for God. Nothing's too difficult for Him. We believe that. We believe that God is for us, that He moves in response to our cries to Him. And so in prayer, we're expressing our reliance and dependence on God. We have a prayer gathering, a corporate prayer gathering that's going to kick off again on Thursday mornings. This Thursday morning at 7 a.m., we're going to meet in the library at the church. We'll open with some scripture so that we hear from God, and then we'll respond to Him in worship, and then bring to Him requests and concerns that are on our hearts. You're all invited to join us for these Thursday morning prayer times beginning this Thursday at 7 a.m. We also have a Wives in Prayer group that meets on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Deb Mischow is facilitating that prayer group on Tuesday mornings. It's right before the women's Bible studies that come at 10 a.m. We want to encourage women to consider coming to that particular prayer meeting where wives are praying for their husbands and praying for needs of their families and other things that are on the hearts of the women who come together. Prayer is essential to the life and ministry of the church. Also want you to know, secondly, that there's a men's Bible study coming up this Saturday morning. It's going to be at 7:30. It's in room 201, just off the gym, right next to the kitchen. Dean Mullins facilitates these Bible studies with guys. This week, the study is going to be in Psalm 108 and 109. A good time for guys to get together and connect around the Word, and there will be coffee served during that time. I wanted to encourage men in the church to watch for some more info in the next week about a men's event coming up on Sunday, September 25th. Right now, let me just say, watch for some further information about a special men's event coming up on Sunday, September 25th. And then I want to just remind us that there's a welcome lunch this coming Sunday. For those of you who are new to the fellowship, say in the last 6 months to a year, you're invited to come for a lunch and an opportunity to get to know some of the leadership of the church better, some of the pastors, some of the elders. It's also an opportunity for us to get to know those of you who are relatively new to the church, to get to know you better. That's this Sunday, a welcome lunch. It's going to be at right immediately following the morning worship gathering. And then on this Sunday morning, we're kicking off a new series. It's a series in the Beatitudes. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 3 to 12, Jesus shares 8 Beatitudes that are basically qualities, character qualities that He wants to be shaping in the lives of believers. It's not a prescription about how it is that we come into initially a relationship with Christ, but it is an opportunity for us to see the kind of character profile that Jesus wants to be shaping in us once we come to Him. That series kicks off this Sunday morning. We'll be looking together at the first of the Beatitudes. I'll be doing some overview of the 8 Beatitudes and then focusing on that first Beatitude that's in verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That will be in the teaching time in the Sunday worship this Sunday. And then all of our life groups are going to have a corresponding study focus in the Beatitudes over the next 8 weeks. We think it's going to be a meaningful time for us as a church to really dig in, paying careful attention to this significant teaching of Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount, this early part of the Sermon on the Mount called the Beatitudes. We're calling the whole series Following Closer. Hope you can be with us. Well, Grace Church, that's it for this week's video update. Blessings on all of you. Look forward to seeing you soon.